This is my Potter's Journal for February 2024. What do you do when things really go wrong in the pottery studio? Well, take a second look at it, or try to do a save. Let's see what's going on in the studio today. I was looking at some English slipware with the feathering on it. Hoping to do that myself. Even here a little shard with just a hint of it. But it didn't quite work. Maybe you need a feather. So we did the shots with the jeweling instead. And now maybe we'll do a batch of mugs. And I have got about 24 mugs here, dried to a pre-leather hard state, waiting for slipping. Okay, these are in the early stage of leather hard. I'm giving them a coat of white slip up to about there, or down to about there. And then if we just put it like that, you will get drips. There are times when you want drips and times when you don't. So that's going to take time to dry. While it's becoming a little bit stable, I will put another one in here. Hopefully by that point, on the first dip, okay, first one, this one's ready, okay, to set aside. Now, the first time I did this, I had no idea what I was doing, and it kind of resaturates the pot too, and then when setting them down, it got drips everywhere, and smears and splatters, which can be good, but it's sometimes hard to get the good ones, so it's easier not to get them. The drips and the smears, and hopefully when you do, they will be the good ones. And then some people, I've seen people using a laser to get these dipped even. What I do is put it in and turn it like this, and that somehow helps to get an even all the way around. If that's important. I'm not sure that that is. We're not looking to make them look like they came out of a factory. The Parthenon doesn't have a level floor. Okay, so here we go. Let's try one little dot. Okay, we did one. So we are going to do both black and white. Now I think this is the fail on the feathering, where you take something and run it from one to the other, but that just didn't work for me. So we are going to do the jeweling, where we do a dot in the dot. And that is the black, and this is just the start. This is the white. And I just dip the skewer into the white slip and get a little bit on the end, and then just dot it on the tip of the black slip. So, something so much seen in English slipware, stuff from Staffordshire ware, and it only does so many. And you may have noticed that, we'll start this a little further back, that, okay, so many serious potters say, oh no, you're not glazing it blue just to sell it, or you're not putting hearts on it just to sell some pots. But this is something that we look at in early American slipware and the English slipware, and we are drawing this heart ourselves. It's not from a stencil, and it's not perfect. They are misshaped. And that comes in once we do the next color, when we do the white with the black on the white. and it starts to create a lace look. And if it was all perfect and even and looked like it came out of a machine, it would become rather boring. But by it being uneven with odd overlaps, it starts to look like lace. And that's really not enough just stuck on the front of the pot. To connect it and make it more connected to the face of the pot, we'll do a little bit here. And then if the heart isn't exactly symmetric, throw this off too. And the same with the dots. I found if I do one after the other, they're graded light to dark, so I sometimes jump about. And now we come to the white. It's on the outside. I use the black on the inside because it would give more definition. And this is not exactly between every other one. Some of them, like this one, it's more between. And here. But here where they're close together, it's more on the outside. So the black ones being on the inside give it a bit more definition. And this unevenness with the moving about gives it a bit more of an organic nature to it, which I think lends well to the idea of them being a bit lacy. And okay, unlike last week's plate, I'm sorry I don't have a big story to tell you today. But, okay, yeah, time-honored technique, jeweling. Okay, easy to learn. You just have to take it one dot at a time. And then maybe we'll break up the pattern a bit and we will put 3 on the handle. But we'll do it white, okay, black on white. On the smaller ones, I think that was enough, but on these bigger mugs, I think we need another row on the inside. And after all of that on the front, maybe on the back, we can do it with just one. Sorry I couldn't bring you all my energy today. I hope you'll understand. The weather has been beautiful here. I just spent 3 days cutting firewood. So stop back and see what's going on in the studio next week. Maybe we'll do a kiln firing.